Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is chocolate covered strawberry by Dunkin'. It's good. It's only 17 degrees outside, very cold, very brisk, but the wind has died down, so that's good. But I see there's a few snow flurries falling down. Not many, just a few here and there. But it's going to be 23 today. We're going to have a real heat wave. But I guess warmer weather is coming next week, so that's good, because it's been really cold the last couple days. So I don't know what's on my agenda today. It's really too cold to go anywhere. I'm pretty much done with my Christmas shopping. So I'm glad about that. And I think I'm going to slowly just start cleaning up and doing a little vacuuming and dusting, even though it's too close to the holiday. I'll have to do it again a couple days before the feast. So I've gathered all the things for the feast that I can think of, but you know, there's always last minute things that you think, gee, that would be nice, or gee, I forgot this ingredient. So hopefully that won't happen, but at some point between then and now I am going to take my mom grocery shopping. So anything that I need I can pick up at that time. So my freezers are packed full. I cannot get another blade of grass in there. Some of it is frozen for the holiday, and some of it is things that for me to eat. So, yep, I can't seem to empty my freezers. Even when I go and say, okay, I'm not buying any more freezer food, which I don't buy too much of, I still don't make a dent in it. So, oh well, you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I have all that food. It's a blessing. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to eat it. So this is my 99-cent Mark's reindeer mug, and it holds a lot of coffee. So of course with chocolate strawberry, I'm going to put chocolate creamer. So, I don't know, what have you guys been up to? Are you done with your Christmas shopping? Are you just starting? When I was young, I used to go Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. That's before I was married and had kids. I'd go out on Christmas Eve and just do all my Christmas shopping. But I didn't have a whole lot of people to buy for back then. I have a very small family that I managed to expand quite a bit with my 3 kids and now 5 grandkids. But when I was growing up, it was just me and my parents, and yeah, that was pretty much. I had an aunt and an uncle and 1 cousin, and that was it. That's the extent of my family. Cheers. My grandparents were in Germany, so they really weren't around much. My grandmothers did come and stay for a year, both of them, but the grandpas didn't want to come along, so they stayed in Germany, and my grandmas came. That was great. I really wish I could have spent more time with my grandparents, but that was impossible because there were too many miles between us. And back in those days, you didn't even have where you could, you know, chat by phone. I mean, you could call, but it was very expensive. So we basically wrote letters. Of course, as a kid, I didn't really write too many letters. Or my grandma and grandpa, they used to record a a tape and, you know, talk about whatever it was they were talking about, and then they would send it to my mom, and she could listen to them on the tape recorder. So that's what happened back then. And then a couple times a year they'd send a big huge package for Christmas and a package for the birthdays. And yeah, boy, those were different times, that's for sure. Nothing was instantaneous back then. Everything was snail mail. And you know, it would have been nice to have some FaceTime or something like that with my grandparents in Germany, but that wasn't possible back then. They've been gone a long time, so, but anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to do today yet. I think I'm going to make it a pajama day unless somebody wants to do something. But next week I'm going to go out to lunch or breakfast with a friend, and she and her husband go to Florida for the whole winter. They're snowbirds. So that'll probably be the last time before spring that I go have breakfast with her. And yeah, I have a couple other friends that we get together for breakfast every now and then, but we decided to wait till the holiday, after the holidays, to get together. And so anyway, that's a little bit of my story, and let me know what you're up to in the comments below. All right, I will meet you over there at the very red budget book. All right, here we are back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. I got a last minute order from Meijer. I had an idea for a dessert for Christmas Eve, and I didn't have any of the ingredients. One of the things that got wiped out when I had the mice was my one cupboard that they got into, and it had the cake stuff for cookies. They seemed to like the sweet things, so we had to throw everything from that cupboard out. So I don't have a lot of like cake mixes and you know, cookie mixes and things like that. They all got, you know, moused. So and that's okay. I'm not going to stock up on a lot of those things because I don't bake very often. So I'll just buy those things as I go along. So I want to make everything nothing but bundt cake. That's the company that makes bundt cakes, and they're delicious. We have one not that far from where I live, but they're super expensive. So I wanted to try and make some of those little bundt cakes and just make individual servings. So I want to give that a try. And so I needed all the ingredients for that because I didn't have them. So I think that'll be fun to try and recreate those. I have no idea if the recipe's any good. I looked it up online. So if you like bundt cake, do a search for Nothing Bundt Cakes. That's the name of the company that makes them. And, you know, you can try them out. They're very moist and really, really good. So that's what I bought, and I bought a couple of other things. They had a lot of vegan and vegetarian meats that I hadn't tried before that I want to try. So I bought some of those, not a whole lot, but like 3 different kinds. So just to change it up a little bit, try something new. I like trying the vegan meats. I know a lot of people say, oh, I wouldn't eat that stuff, you know, and I get it. I really do. But sometimes when I'm busy, I just like to grab something and heat it up or warm it up or whatever and mix and match ingredients I have in the freezer. So, but I do like to make my own vegan meats. I have some recipes that make really, really good vegan meats. 86 Eats is a really good website where she posts a lot of recipes for turkey and not turkey, not roast beef, but really good. So every now and then I make a not turkey, and they're actually, in my opinion, they're actually better than tofurkey. You know, their holiday roast, which is super expensive for a little tiny thing. So to me, it's well worth it to get the ingredients and make those yourself. But with me having so much going on with all this organizing coming up and in January, I just haven't had the time or the energy to go above and beyond. So, you know, for now, I'm just going to have to do things this way. So anyway, I got a email from the people that are doing my sensitivity test, and I have to go into their website. They're ready to analyze it, so I imagine that's how I'll get the information. I was thinking they were going to mail me a paper copy, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're going to do everything online, which is fine. But I don't know how long that's going to take to get the results. But, yeah, hopefully it'll shed some light on the subject of what the heck is going on with my gut. That's another saga in my life. So you just got to keep trying, you know. Just keep doing what you're doing. And see what happens. You know, if you don't try, heck, we'd still be in the caveman days. So there's so many innovative people that have forwarded mankind to where we are. A lot of that is a good thing, and a lot of that isn't so good. But that's the world we live in, so we have to adjust and carry on. So, okay, well, I do have 3 green check marks. So, yeah, the year is going to be going out with spend, spend, spend. So hopefully I can get a handle on the discretionary spending in January. Like I said, I have my deck I have to pay for. I have to repair the bathroom downstairs from the flood. That's a mess. I've got the organizers coming in. That won't go on the sheet here. The organizer won't. This is just for me going shopping and spending money on stuff like Christmas gifts, Christmas dinner, any food I buy. I don't put medication on here. I don't do any of that. I don't put Chloe's medication on here. Those are necessities. This is just for discretionary spending. So, yeah, I got a lot of expenses coming up this coming year. This past year has been horrendous with the money that has gone out, but it was necessary. I can't let my house fall apart. Plus that, we get nasty grams from the association if we don't keep our house up, which is a good thing. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's also a good thing because they don't want the neighborhood to get run down. So anyway, got to tighten the belt starting in January. And like I said, I have plenty of food. I have pretty much what I need. So hopefully nothing else will come up where I'll have to start spending more on my budget sheet here. So, all right, well, that's it. How are you guys doing on your budget if you have one? And if you don't have one, you know, that's okay too. I didn't have a budget for years and years, but then I had to. I had no choice. you know, if I wanted to live a lifestyle that made me happy, I had to come up with some sort of a budget. So, okay, I'll be back. All right, well, I just got back from Costco. I hadn't planned on going to Costco, but my daughter called and said she was going. Did I want to go with her? So, of course, I said sure. So, I picked up a couple things while I was there. Not much. The dog treats that my dogs like, the nubs, they were $5 off, so I got another pack of those. And then I got this as a gift for my mom. It has cookies in it, and I think it's really cute. They had different colors. They had blue and red and green, but I like the white one. So I got this for my mom for Christmas. And if she doesn't want the tin, she can give it to me. Then I got, since Aldi's doesn't have those butter pecan melt-aways anymore, Costco had them, and this is a bigger container of them. So I think this was $12. The little house thing with the cookies was like $9.99. And I think the cookies at Aldi's were like nine something. So there's way more cookies in here. So I was excited to get this. And some of these will go on with my Christmas cookies. And then I got this big, huge Greek olive medley. So that'll keep me in olives for a very long time. So, and I thought the jar was really cool. So anyway, I got that. And now I'm home and I'm going to make some lion's mane mushroom burgers that I had gotten at, I think at Meijer's. Not, well, on one of my shopping things. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I want to try those. I've never had those before. So we'll see, see if I like them or not. So anyway, that's what I got, and some of this will be going on the Christmas Eve table, and some of it will be going for a gift. And I did want one more thing for my mom, so I'm glad I found that that little cookie house, and it has speculatius cookies in there. So she likes those. They're not my favorite, but she likes them, so she can have those with her afternoon tea. So that was it. Yeah, I can't remember anything else that I bought. So, yep, that was all. So I'm going to go ahead and make my dinner now, and I'll let you know how the mushroom burgers are. Well, there they are. They look nice and meaty. I threw the box away, so I can't show you the box, but let's see. Well, those are just the cooking instructions. So anyway, I also have these brioche sesame seed buns that I got at Aldi's, and this American cheese that I got at Mark's. So that's going to be my dinner. And then I have these mushrooms that I boiled. I'm going to add some of those up on top. So, all right, I'll show you my burger once I get everything put together. All right, well, dinner is done, and this is what it looks like. I'm keeping it very simple, so I just added some mushrooms, and I toasted the bun, and then I put some of this garlic mayo from Dollar Tree on there. It's pretty good. Not the best garlic mayo I've ever had, but was going to have some fries with this, but my freezer's so full of Christmas Eve food and everything. I can't find a thing in there. So let me give this Lion's Mane mushroom burger a taste. And I hope it's good. Looks good. It's very good. I put a little McCormick's hamburger seasoning on it. It's very good. So I'm just going to have some potato chips with it. I don't really think you need to put any seasoning on there, but I did. So I'm going to go ahead and have this now. And yeah, I've really outdone myself with my Christmas Eve dinner food. So, but that's okay. Excuse me, it's only once a year. And I don't entertain much anymore, so. But I really want to go on a serious money diet in January. So that's my goal, so we'll see how I do with that. But, yeah, I was going to have a pajama day, but then my daughter called me, and I like to hang out with her. Sometimes that's the only way we get to hang out because she's so busy with work and, you know, with the kids. So sometimes we just like to go hang out and go do a little bit of shopping. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.